Of leaders in Mombasa are now calling for the liberation of Ugandans after the incarceration of Kyadondo East Member of Parliament Robert Changulain, properly known as Bobi Wine. They say failure to address the matter will lead to anarchy, which may spread to neighboring countries. They made the remarks as they lit candles and sang songs to express their solidarity with Bobi Wine. Tobias Chanji reports from Mombasa.
From the liberation calls, Mvita MP Abdul Swamad Nasir fell short of calling on the Kenyan government to send troops to Uganda.
If Kenya can be able to send its troops all the way to Somalia for purposes of fighting terrorism, what is there for us to be able to stop what is undemocratic? And in any other way, it can be correlated to terrorism and it can be sanctioned as terrorists.
Say that what was happening in Uganda is dangerous and should not be tolerated by the international community.
We are asking the government, and I'll be talking to my fellow members of parliament, including the senator who will, I'm sure, be able to mobilize the other senators, where the need for us as a National Assembly and as the Senate to be able to discuss the conduct of Uganda and for us to be able to now put our measures into place.
His sentiments were in tandem with those of Hussein Khalid, who is the executive director of human rights body Haki Africa. Khalid said that human rights violation is a threat to human rights everywhere.
And the time for liberation, the time for freedom in Uganda has come. And we are asking those oppressors to give way to youth, to give way to human rights, to give way to freedom and liberty in Uganda.
Similar calls were made by both Mombasa Senator Mohamed Faki and Deputy Governor William Kingi.
And we are urging the Kenyan government to take a stand. It's not enough to keep on massaging the ego of Museveni in the guise of East African unity. No.
This should not be allowed to happen, especially in East Africa. And I'm very much impressed to see youth in Uganda coming out into the street to fight this. And also their comrades from Kenya also coming out to also join the comrades in Uganda, the youth in Uganda, to fight this. This is really what East Africa is all about.
Bobi Wine was remanded on Thursday after the military court dropped illegal firearm charges against him. He was, however, rearrested shortly thereafter and charged with treason in a magistrate's court. Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Mombasa County.